guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kaylee, and today I'm doing a video that I have been wanting to do since I started my channel. So yeah, I'm very excited to be doing this video today. Guys, today's video is going to be a Trader Joe's grocery haul. And let me tell you, it is a big one because we're in quarantine and I do not like going grocery shopping during quarantine. It really sparks the anxiety a lot. So I bought a lot so that I don't have to go back for a while. So obviously this is going to be a little different than what I would normally buy on my weekly grocery trip to Trader Joe's because we're in quarantine. I'm not trying to buy as much produce and fresh foods. It's a lot of frozen so that food will keep longer and blah, blah, blah. You know the drill. Let's dive right in. What do I want to start with? I guess produce. First, I just have a small bunch of bananas. I have 1, 2, 3. I have 5 bananas. I'll sometimes have toast and peanut butter and put a chopped banana on top, or with a rice cake. I put them in my smoothies and my protein shakes, and if they go bad, I just throw them in the freezer for protein shakes and smoothies and stuff like that. So I get a lot of use out of bananas, and even if, I don't get to eat all of them fresh before some of them start to go bad, then I'll just throw them in the freezer and then I can use them later. I bought 2 Honeycrisp apples. I was really shocked that Trader Joe's was honestly so stocked with fresh produce because when I go grocery shopping or when my parents go grocery shopping at home, we can never really get our hands on some fresh produce. So I was really excited. Yeah, Honeycrisp apples are my favorite apples. I eat them a lot. I just slice them up and have them with some peanut butter, and that's pretty much it. So I grabbed 2 because I don't eat them religiously, but I would say I have an apple maybe twice a week. So these will keep me good for a few days, and then when I run out, it won't be the end of the world. So yeah. I've never actually bought these from Trader Joe's before, but I just bought a bunch of Trader Joe's mandarins because my mom always buys cuties, those little mandarin oranges. Hello. But my mom always buys those little mandarin oranges, and I've become completely and totally obsessed with them. They're the first thing that I reach for when I'm hungry or just need a little pick-me-up snack. So I saw these and I figured, even though they're not cuties, that I would try them. Then I also got 1 lone avocado. I love avocado toast, but for the most part, avocado toast is really the only time I use avocados. So I bought 1 because 1 avocado usually lasts me 4 slices of avocado toast. I'm not gonna die without avocados, so I didn't want to buy a bunch and then have them go bad. So I only bought 1. She's not ready yet. She needs a few more days, but I am excited to have a little pick-me-up avocado toast. So yeah, avocado. I bought 2 sweet potato because I have been obsessed with sweet potato lately. I like to just chop them up and throw them in the oven for 15 or so minutes on a sheet pan with chickpeas and broccoli or a different meat, some sort of protein, some sort of veggie and sweet potato, and it is one of my favorite meals ever, and it's so easy and they just taste so good and they last a decently long time. So that is why I bought 2 of them. Also bought a bag of baby spinach, and honestly I was going really back and forth on buying spinach or not because I don't know about you guys, but I never ever finish a bag of spinach. I do use spinach a lot when I make omelets and smoothies and stuff like that, so I did still buy it. I usually don't take full advantage of my spinach. I usually waste her. It makes me very sad to say, but I'm determined to not waste the spinach. But spinach is very essential to a lot of the things that I eat, so I still bought it because I was obviously out. So yeah, baby spinach. I also just bought a bag of the organic baby carrots. Baby carrots are one of my favorite go-to snacks with hummus, and just, yeah, great snack. Everyone knows it. And then transitioning away from produce and kind of towards dairy and stuff like that, I guess. I bought it looks really gross, but a carton of just large white eggs because I only had 2 left here, and eggs last a decently long time. These expire on June 10th, which is in over a month, and I eat eggs I'd say a good majority of the week for breakfast. I mean, eggs are pretty self-explanatory. I will either like poach 2 for my breakfast to have with cottage cheese and a veggie burger, or I use 2 and scramble them up and make an omelet out of it, or just have scrambled eggs and throw a little bit of like maybe egg whites in there. So yeah, eggs are just a really staple breakfast food for me, so that's why I picked up a dozen of those. Along with my eggs, I bought a little carton of cage-free 100% liquid egg whites. And that's just because I ran out of egg whites and I use them to make protein pancakes, and sometimes I'll throw them in my omelet if I only really want to have like 1 egg with some egg yolks. So I also bought some fat-free cottage cheese. My roommate Brie actually got me addicted to cottage cheese last year, and like I have to admit, like I'm addicted, I'm obsessed. I eat cottage cheese like it's nobody's business. I go through cottage cheese like it's nobody's business. And I usually eat cottage cheese with breakfast, like I said earlier, with either eggs or an omelet, and usually like a veggie burger. I also have it as a snack with crackers. I just dip some crackers in it and it is just the best ever. Definitely another staple of mine. I also bought some fancy shredded light Mexican blend cheese. I have never tried this cheese specifically from Trader Joe's before. So backstory, I usually get the light shredded mozzarella, but as some of you might know, that got taken off their shelves a little while ago because something about like the nutrition facts and the packaging being wrong. It was supposed to come back out in 2020. That hasn't happened yet. So I've been leaning towards the light shredded 3 blend cheese, I think. But when I went, they didn't have any more of that. So I just grabbed the Mexican blend instead. I will usually use this cheese in my omelets, and that's pretty much it. Sometimes I make pizza from scratch and I'll use it for that. To go along with my carrots, I just bought 2 things of hummus. I bought 2 different ones. So I just grabbed some of the Trader Joe's organic hummus. And if I'm being completely honest, I don't know if I've ever tried the organic before, or the just original organic hummus. I usually always get the roasted garlic hummus just because it's literally the cheapest hummus they have. It's like, I think this is $1.99 and this is like maybe $2.49. Like, yes, I am that cheap that I get the roasted garlic every time because it's like 50 cents cheaper. But I've been just really into just original plain hummus lately, so figured I'd grab one of each to satisfy both my cheapness and my craving for original hummus. I will either eat them with crackers or with carrots, and that's pretty much it. Oh, sometimes I'll like put them on a wrap if I'm having like a wrap for lunch or something. But yeah, hummus is definitely another one of my staples. Okay. I don't understand how more people aren't talking about this. I don't think I've seen one person talk about this dip, and I just discovered it maybe like 2 months ago, and it might be my favorite Trader Joe's item. Like, I think it might hold that title right now. And I don't understand how nobody else is really talking about it. So, the spinach and kale Greek yogurt dip, guys, it is so freaking good. Like, I can't even explain it. It's just like a spinach dip, but it's like Greek yogurt, but it doesn't taste like Greek yogurt. It literally just tastes like a spinach dip. It's so good. I eat it with carrots, I eat it with celery, I eat it with chips and crackers. It's so versatile. It's so delicious. If you have not tried it, you need to. Like, I'm not kidding, you need to. Let's get all this food out of the way. Yeah. So I bought 2 bread products. I just bought some more of the cinnamon raisin Ezekiel bread. I was running out and I love it, so I bought more. And this obviously lasts forever and ever and ever because I just throw it in the freezer and it doesn't go bad. So I feel very safe to have this in my freezer during quarantine. I know it won't go bad, my money won't be wasted. I will eat it sometimes for breakfast with just butter. Sometimes I'll have it for a snack if my sweet tooth is kind of popping in and it's like, hey, I need a little something. Sometimes I will eat that to kind of cure my sweet tooth. But yeah, just toast it up, throw some butter on it. Just cinnamon raisin bread. It's good, you know? These I've never bought before either, but I just bought some of the everything bagels. This was one of those things where it's like you're in the grocery store, you see it and you're like, ooh, that sounds good, and let me buy it. And then you buy it and you're like, did I really need that? Probably not. I've been on a bagel kick lately in quarantine. I just have loved bagels. I mean, I've always loved bagels. Like, who doesn't love bagels? But like in quarantine, I've been constantly craving bagels, and the Everything Bagels were just calling my name, and I saw them and I was like, those look good, let me buy them. Kind of a spur of the moment purchase. Like I said, I bought a lot of frozen food because it's more, what's the word I'm looking for? It's more, oh my God, what's that word? Convenient. So I bought a lot more frozen foods than I usually do because it's just more convenient. It'll last longer in the freezer. And in quarantine, that's what we need because I don't want to go to the grocery store once a week. I barely want to go once a month. So I bought some fire roasted bell peppers and onions. This is something that I would normally buy even if we weren't in quarantine, rather than like fresh peppers and fresh onions, just because the only thing I use these for is my omelets. So this is just really convenient for me. I just will throw these in a pan and roast them up for a little bit and then mix them in with my omelet, and it's so good. And I had just run out of frozen onions and peppers, so just grab some more, basically just for my omelet, but obviously you can use them for other things like stir fries and stuff like that. I also bought some of the broccoli florets. I would normally just buy fresh broccoli and chop it up and steam it or roast it or however I want to eat it for that meal. But with quarantine, obviously frozen broccoli is going to last a lot longer than fresh broccoli, and broccoli is my favorite vegetable, but I hate raw broccoli. No, not in a million years will I eat raw broccoli, but steamed or roasted, yes. I also got the last bag, which I was very happy about, but it was the last bag in the store of the cauliflower gnocchi, and I love to throw these in my air fryer for like 10-15 minutes and just eat them with dinner. I'm mostly just eating them with ketchup because I'm lazy, but I have a feeling I'm gonna be looking on Pinterest for like other recipes and ways to eat it, but it's so easy and it's so good. And I had just run out of my last bag a few days ago, so I figured I'd look for more, and I got the last bag. So I was very excited about that. Nobody really talks about these either, but they're like my savior for like my lazy dinner nights. It's just these frozen mashed potatoes, and what they are is they're these little like spheres of frozen mashed potatoes, and then you put like 8 or 9 into a bowl and put them in the microwave, and then they melt together, and then you just mix them up. And I usually add like garlic salt and butter to it, and it's like, obviously it's not like, it doesn't taste like gourmet mashed potatoes, but they're easy. They're just another side to add with dinner. You know, they're freezer items. They're gonna last you a while, especially in quarantine. That's what I'm looking for. I also just got some of the frozen chicken fried rice. I've tried the chicken fried rice before and I really liked it. I haven't had it in a while. And like I said, with quarantine and meals, I'm trying to really stick to the frozen food to last me longer. So I figured I'd just pick up some of this. As far as I can remember, there was only one item that I wanted to buy that wasn't in stock when I went, and that is the chili lime chicken burgers, but they didn't have any, and I'm slowly starting to run out of like protein options for meals. So I just grabbed these frozen turkey burgers instead. I have tried them before. I wasn't the biggest fan ever of them, but they were okay, and I'm sure that I can find other recipes and stuff to maybe spice them up a little bit. This is another absolute staple for me. It is just the Dr. Preggers California veggie burgers. I eat these with breakfast a lot. There's like one specific breakfast I love to have, and it's just 2 eggs, cottage cheese, and then one of these veggie burgers. I just throw it in a pan on the stove, roast it up a little bit, and just eat it for breakfast and drizzle some mustard on top of it. It's so good. I love these so much. I only grabbed one because I have either 1 or 2 boxes in my freezer already, so I'm pretty stocked up and good to go for these. So I guess I'll move on to like pantry items-ish, a little bit of a miscellaneous mix. So first, I bought 3 cans of garbanzo beans, or chickpeas as most people call them. Again, my roommate actually got me hooked on these. These are so easy like to throw in a sheet pan and just throw in the oven for dinner, and I don't know. I don't know why I like them so much, but I do. They're easy and they're quick and they're crunchy and they're just good and they're delicious and they're cheap. These are one of my go-tos for dinner, especially lately. So I think I have 3 cans already in my pantry, but I was already there, so I grabbed 3 more to stock up. So yeah. I also grabbed a jar of the organic tomato basil marinara sauce. I use this when I'm making pasta or sometimes when I make pizza. And I had run out, so I just needed to buy another one. I also just got a jar of the organic crunchy Valencia no salt added peanut butter. Funny story, I'm actually allergic to tree nuts, so peanuts are pretty much the only nut that I can have, so I can't have like almond butter or cashew butter or anything like that. Peanut butter is another staple for me. I always have peanut butter in my pantry at all times. I use peanut butter for so many things. Sometimes I'll put it in my oatmeal. I'll use it for smoothies and protein shakes. I'll eat it with apples. I use it to make peanut butter cookies lately. I've been on a big peanut butter cookie kick lately too. But yeah, I use it for so many things. I'm sure everybody else does too. And I was running low, so it would have been real bad if I ran out, so I just grabbed another one. I also just grabbed a jar of the olive oil spray just because I was running out, and I use this just to set my pan and to cook and, you know, olive oil things. And then the holy grail of all holy grails, I picked up an everything but the bagel seasoning. You know when you're like almost done with your everything but the bagel and it's really like just the salt on the bottom? Yeah, that's where I was at. So I had to get another one. I use it mainly for my avocado toast. I'll put it on my eggs. So yeah, I bought these original savory thin mini crackers. I buy pretty much a different package of crackers every time I go to Trader Joe's. I have liked pretty much everyone that I've tried, but I'm not really picky when it comes to crackers. So every time I go, I just kind of grab something different. I figured I'd try these to eat with my hummus and my cottage cheese. And yeah, I also bought not 1, but 2 bags of the organic corn chip dippers. I love these. It's funny, my friend Emily actually got me onto these. I eat these with that spinach and kale Greek yogurt dip that you need to try. I'll eat them with guac sometimes too. So yeah, just your, you know, everyday little corn chip. I also got some of the peanut butter protein granola. Granola is something I have in my pantry at all time. Like the thought of eating yogurt without granola is just terrifying to me. So I always have to have it in my pantry at all time because yogurt is another thing that I eat like it's nobody's business. I'm pretty sure I have yogurt almost every day with granola and chia seeds. I mean, I'm not completely obsessed with this granola, but every other granola that Trader Joe's sells has tree nuts. And as we discussed, I'm allergic. So for that reason, I always get the peanut butter protein granola. And then my last item. This is, for the most part, a decently healthy grocery haul. But you know what? We're in quarantine, and you know what? Regardless of if we're in quarantine or not, you can't restrict yourselves from the foods that you love. Like I just love chocolate. So I bought a whole tin of the dark chocolate peanut butter cups. Guys, if you have not tried the dark chocolate peanut butter cups from Trader Joe's, you're really like, you're missing out. These are my all-time favorite. Chocolate makes me happy. Cookies make me happy. I'm gonna buy what makes me happy. Don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna eat the whole thing in one night. I'm gonna pace myself. But why would I not buy peanut butter cups? Because they're not the healthiest thing in the world. So I like them, so I'm gonna eat them. So moral of the story, if you want a dark chocolate peanut butter cup from Trader Joe's, go get yourself a dark chocolate peanut butter cup from Trader Joe's. If you want some sugar cookies for a snack tonight, go get some sugar cookies for a snack tonight. But be careful, because we're not really supposed to be leaving our houses. So maybe just the next time you go grocery shopping, you know, you get those things for yourself. Dark chocolate peanut butter cups make me happy, so I bought dark chocolate peanut butter cups. And that's that. So with that, my grand total was $115.32, which is not terrible considering how much food I got and how long this food will last me. I was a little like, ugh. at first, but then I realized I probably won't be going grocery shopping for a very long time. So that was everything I bought from my quarantine Trader Joe's run yesterday. Holy crap. I just filmed a Trader Joe's grocery haul. Guys, I don't think you understand. I have been wanting to film this video for so long. I have filmed a Trader Joe's grocery haul, and then I just never posted it because I was like, yeah, this isn't very good. But you know what? I'm gonna post this one. I'm excited. Oh, you know what? Comment down below your favorite Trader Joe's item. That is like just my favorite question to ask. Like, what do you buy from Trader Joe's? I wanna know. I am always looking to try new items. I love Trader Joe's. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked what you saw, definitely give it a big thumbs up, like, and subscribe. I am planning to post a lot more in quarantine in the next few weeks, especially because I am done with my junior year of school next week. I'll have so much time on my hands, so get ready for so many more videos. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.